Hi. Today we're gonna wrap up the part one. This is now part two of the 4plus 5 fuser. I try to keep my videos short, and of course with the part one I ran out of camera memory, and I apologize for that. We left off with part one by attaching the 2 screws on the gear side end cap, and remember there's 2 screws. One is a smaller screw, and the smaller one always goes in the copper contact. And then there's the larger screw with the washer on it, which will go in the plastic. And sometimes when I'm doing these procedures, again, I know I try to keep them short and I'm moving a little quick. Take your time with it, though. Don't be in a hurry. And sometimes these plastics can be really frustrating. At this point in time, now we're going to turn the fuser around. We're going to put the opposing side end cap on. And while doing so, you're going to want to kind of visually put the end cap in place and get an idea how it's going to go on. And then you're going to want to feed the red wire through its little hole here, and you'll notice that there's a circle where that halogen lamp has got to go into that socket. Otherwise, this end cap is not going to want to fit right, and you're going to struggle with it. And whatever you do at this point in time, you don't want to push or put yourself at risk of, of course, breaking the lamp, because you're going to be all over with it at that point in time. If in this procedure you finally get to a point where maybe something did happen, and what I'm doing right now is I'm actually pulling and pushing the little wire on the other side and making sure that it's in its socket. And again, mine's not going in too well. I like to kind of do these videos just like you would be doing it. So of course, when I have a technical difficulty or something, truly I'm doing the same thing you're doing. I'm kind of just working my way through this and taking my time. Of course, I've done a few of these, so I know where the little catches are. Okay, my end cap went on. Both sides of the lamp went into their sockets. So let's go ahead and put the 2 screws back in. And again, don't be in a hurry when you're doing this. Remember, the one small screw always goes in the copper contact. You'll have a larger screw that will go into the screw with the washer will go into the plastic. And at this point in time, now you can reattach your wiring harnesses. And let's start off with the white one. And you always want to make sure they go back through their little channels and paths. And this will keep them out of the way. Now, if you happen to break something, or things just get so out of overwhelming for you that you feel you just give up, we sell these fusers for $38. So I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world if something did happen, except for the fact that you wouldn't have that gratification of being able to do this yourself right then and there. But when you're dealing with these fusers, just take your time. These are some of the last of the old bulb fusing assemblies, the tungsten halogen lamps. Okay, I just reattached the red wiring harness with the screw. I plugged in the male-female wiring harness, and now I'm going to go to the opposing side and put the screw in with the other white wiring harness. Again, it's not really a technical repair, but it's something you can do yourself and have a little personal pat on the back when you're done. There's a lot of different procedures out there on how to do this, and I may be a little different than some of the other guys out there, how they do it, or how they advertise they do it. Again, when we're doing these fusers, we're pulling a lot more things apart, but this is a very basic, general, just how to, and that's pretty cool. So. Okay, all my wiring harnesses are put back on, and right now I can go back to my cover plate, and of course I can reinstall it now. And you just simply line it up, make sure this white wire is kind of sitting in the front, because it's going to have to kind of sit behind this plastic cover. And there you go. You can spin the gears right now, make sure your roller's turning good, nothing's binding. And what you'd want to do is go ahead and put it back in the machine and print with it and see how it performs for you. Now remember, if you had a 50 error, a fuser error, Buying this roller wouldn't cure it. This repair is for the common problem that happens on these fusing assemblies right in the center when the Teflon on these rollers actually begins just to wear off. These rollers are just like your pans at home with the Teflon coating, and after a period of time, the Teflon just it's no longer on there. So you know, they're good for maybe 70, 80,000 pages, and at that point in time, you're going to see that you're going to have some print defects. The toner cartridge didn't take care of it, and in one of my procedures, I show you how to pull the fuser. You can examine your fuser. Again, this machine's really common for this gear over here to seize up because it gets real gummy. It'll break the gear on the inside of the printer, which requires the drive line to be replaced. This is a repair you could do yourself. Again, a lot of guys are selling these rollers, a lot of different varieties, but it's always the upper fuser roller that you need to purchase. And for under 20 bucks, you can have a little pat on the back that you did something yourself. And this isn't for everybody. Again, we sell the fuser for $38 on a broken printer. Thanks again.